How to stop forgetting English words.
Hello and welcome to today's episode. If you're listening, chances are you've had this frustrating experience. You study English vocabulary, you write down new words, you even memorize them for a while. But when it's time to speak, your brain goes completely blank. You know you've seen that word before, but it disappears right when you need it most.
Sound familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. Almost every English learner goes through this problem. In fact, forgetting words is a natural part of the learning process. But here's the good news. There are proven methods, real memory techniques, and daily habits that can help you stop forgetting and start remembering words more effectively.
Today we're going to explore
Why your brain forgets words in the first place. The difference between short-term memory and long-term memory.
the most powerful methods learners around the world use to remember vocabulary.
Practical exercises you can do right after this episode.
And finally, how to build a system that keeps words in your active memory forever.
By the end of this episode, you'll not only understand why you forget English words, but you'll also have concrete tools to make them stick, so the next time you speak, the words come out naturally.
Let's dive in.
Why we forget. First, let's talk about memory. Why do you forget words? The science is simple. Our brains are designed to forget things that don't seem important or useful.
Think of memory like a library. If a book is borrowed and read often, it stays on the main shelf. If no one touches it, the librarian moves it to storage. Your brain does the same with words. If you don't use a word, it gets sent into storage. And when you need it, it's hard to find.
Another reason is that many learners study words in isolation. They memorize lists. Apple, banana, orange, or nevertheless, furthermore, consequently. But the brain doesn't like isolated data. It likes connections and stories.
And here's the kicker. Passive knowledge is not active knowledge. Just because you recognize a word when you see it doesn't mean you can produce it in conversation. Production requires practice, not just recognition.
So forgetting is not failure. It's simply your brain saying, you haven't used this enough to keep it active.
Top methods to remember words.
Now let's look at the best strategies that learners, polyglots, and memory experts use. These methods are not just theory. They're tested by thousands of people. Spaced repetition, SRS.
This is one of the most powerful tools. Instead of reviewing words randomly, you review them at increasing intervals. After 1 day, 3 days, 7 days, 14 days, and so on. This way, you refresh the word right before your brain is about to forget it. Apps like Anki, Quizlet, and Memrise use SRS automatically, but you can also do it with paper flashcards. Write the word on one side, the meaning on the other, and review them regularly with a schedule.
Example. Day 1, learn to achieve. Day 2, review. Day 4, review again. Day 7, review. Day 14, review. Day 30, review.
Each time you recall it successfully, the word gets stronger in your memory.
Active recall. Instead of just reading the word again and again, force your brain to remember it without looking. Cover the word, try to say it from memory, then check if you were right. This struggle is what makes memory stronger.
It's like going to the gym. Lifting heavy weights is uncomfortable, but that's what builds muscle. Active recall is the mental workout that builds memory.
Use words in context. Never study words alone. Always put them in sentences, preferably ones connected to your own life.
For example, don't just learn the word opportunity. Make it personal. This podcast is a great opportunity to improve my English.
Context gives meaning, and the more meaningful the sentence is to you, the longer you'll remember it.
Visualization and association. Your brain loves images. If you connect a word with a funny or strange image, it sticks. Example, the word stingy, meaning not generous. Imagine a bee stinging someone who doesn't want to give honey away. Sting equals stingy. Silly, but unforgettable. Memory champions use this method all the time. The stranger and funnier the image, the better. Ugh.
The personal connection method. Ask yourself, where in my life can I use this word? If you learn delicious, don't just think of the definition. Think of your favorite food. Say, pizza is delicious. The cake my mom makes is delicious. This personal link creates stronger memory pathways.
Speaking practice. The fastest way to move words from passive to active memory is to use them out loud. Create mini dialogues. Talk to yourself in English. Use the new word in a question and answer a short story. The more your mouth says the word, the faster it becomes automatic.
Shadowing technique. Listen to a native speaker and repeat immediately, imitating pronunciation and intonation. Try to include your target words. This builds both memory and fluency. Write stories with new words. Pick 5 new words and write a short story using all of them. The story can be funny, strange, or personal. The crazier, the better. Example: words: cat, pizza, airport, tired, lucky. Story: my cat ate my pizza before I left for the airport. I was tired, but lucky enough to catch my flight. You will never forget those words now.
Teach the word to someone else. When you explain a new word to a friend, a classmate, or even to yourself, you are forced to recall and use it actively. Teaching is one of the most powerful ways to learn.
Use technology wisely. Voice notes, flashcard apps, AI chatbots, all of these give you opportunities to practice words daily. You can tell your phone, word of the day, commitment. Let me use it in 3 sentences. Record yourself, listen, repeat.
Practical exercises. Now let's put these methods into action. Here are exercises you can start today. The 5-word challenge. Each day, pick 5 new words. Write them in a notebook. Make 1 personal sentence with each. Then speak all 5 sentences out loud twice. Active recall drill. Write words on sticky notes, stick them around your room. During the day, stop, cover the meaning, and try to remember.
Story time. At the end of the week, take all your new words and make a funny story using them. Say it out loud, record it, and listen again. Vocabulary journal. Keep a small notebook. Every time you learn a new word, write the word. A personal example sentence, a quick drawing or symbol to help you remember. Conversation practice. Once a week, choose 10 words and challenge yourself to use all of them in a 10-minute conversation with a friend, tutor, or even an AI chatbot.
Motivational part. Here's something important. Even native speakers forget words. They say, "What's that word again?" It's on the tip of my tongue. Forgetting is human. The difference is, confident speakers don't panic. They paraphrase. They use another word. They keep going. And often, the forgotten word comes back later. Your goal is not to know every word perfectly. Your goal is to use the words you do know actively, confidently, and in real life. With practice, your vocabulary will naturally grow. Remember, small daily practice beats big study sessions once a week.
5 words used every day are better than 50 words memorized once and forgotten. Every time you successfully use a word in conversation, celebrate. That's progress. That's fluency.
So, let's recap.
You forget words because you don't use them enough. To fix this, use methods like spaced repetition, active recall, context learning, visualization, and speaking practice. Do daily exercises, the 5-word challenge, vocabulary journal, story time, and conversation practice. Remember, progress comes from consistent use, not perfection.
Your mission today: choose 5 words you usually forget. Write 1 personal sentence for each. Speak them out loud twice. That's it. Start small, and you'll see big results over time. Thank you
For listening. If you found this episode useful, share it with someone who also struggles with vocabulary. And remember, don't be afraid of forgetting.
Just keep practicing, and the words will stay with you.